All right, if I can get everyone's attention real quick, we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing, thanks so much for showing up here today. I'm really excited to announce the plans we have for the fall hackathon. And yeah, we have pizza, of course. I think we're almost like halfway through, so feel free to grab seconds. We got to get through all this pizza before the end of the night. But yeah, we've been having a lot of questions lately in the Discord in regards to the upcoming fall hackathon. So this meeting is going to be really to just answer those questions, get you guys familiar with that, and yeah, get you up to the process. Just a quick show of hands. Who here has competed in a hackathon before? All right. And who is completely new, first time, never competed in a hackathon before? Okay, cool. So we're pretty evenly split. I think this will be very informative to everyone in that case. So, first things first, what is a hackathon? So, of course you guys know we're Hackathon Club, but if you're not familiar with what a hackathon is, it's basically a competition where participants come together to come up with a project, and you can do this either by yourself or in a team. For this competition in particular, we're doing teams of 4. It's a pretty standard number for hackathons. So yeah, you can build anything that you dream of. You can create something that you're passionate about, or something like a business idea, or something that you think would serve the community around you. So it's really, really up to you. That's the great thing about hackathons and why they're so good for personal projects, resume stuff, or just seeing your ideas come to life. So yeah, and you can kind of take it anywhere you want in terms of like what type of functionality you want it to have. So if you want it to be like a web app or a mobile app or anything else. I know we've had like some people create like hardware stuff as well. So it's really, really open-ended, which is something that I love about hackathons. So yeah, looking at the schedule. So our hackathon is going to be taking place Friday, 6 p.m. It's going to be starting then. We're going to be meeting here again in this room. We have it reserved, and it'll be just a nice kickoff event. You can start coding, meet up with your team, and just get into the competition.
And we'll have free food and a lot of energy drinks as well, so come by.
Yeah, I think Owen got like, what, 50, 60 Celsiuses?
Yep.
And we'll also have... No, it starts Friday, 6 p.m.
What's the internet?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Our bad.
Yeah, no one's right. It does end on Sunday at 6 p.m., not Saturday. We want to give you guys, I think that's going to give you about 2 days to come up with a project, yeah. So, yeah, Saturday would be pretty bad. It wouldn't be that good. But, yeah, so Friday, 6 p.m., hacking starts, kicking off here. Sunday, 6 p.m. is when it ends, that's the deadline. But we're not going to be doing a meeting or anything, that's just when it ends. And then Tuesday, 6 p.m. is going to be our closing ceremony. So we'll be, first thing is like, we're going to be judging the hackathon based on community vote. So instead of having like physical judges, it's just going to be the community. You guys are going to decide who you think did the best in this competition. So I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. And yeah, let's get into the rules. Oh, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so how not to get disqualified, right? So to make sure that this is a fair competition, we have established a set of rules that participants must abide by. And so obviously we got the time frame. The specified time frame is the only time you are permitted to build your project. So any concrete work, including design, coding, and demoing, cannot be done outside of this period, and that is a hard cutoff. So if you don't submit your project like by 6 p.m. on Sunday, you will not be able to submit your project. So make sure you give yourself enough time to demo your project and then submit it. And I'll explain more about submitting later. But before that, you can start collaborating with your group, thinking of ideas, just no putting anything down. And the way we track this is through GitHub. When you're coding, please regularly commit your changes. any projects with suspicious commit history, such as finishing the project in only a couple commits, will be disqualified. And then, as Havel said, you can either choose to work in a team or by yourself, but if you're in a team, max of 4 people, no more. Then plagiarism, we want to see something you guys built, not something some other crack dev built, so don't be copying other people's code. We will be checking. And then we also have a code of conduct. You can read up about it, just make sure you guys are being nice. And also, how do you actually submit your project? Well, we do all of our project submission on DevPost, and you will be asked to upload media, either photos or even better, a video walkthrough and a link to your GitHub repository. Additionally, you can include a live deployment. And the easier it is for judges to view your product or your project, the more credit we can give you. So really try to put your project out there and make sure people can see it and maybe even interact with it. So then for prizes, we have a total of $1,500 up for grabs. The 3 best projects will get $500 each, and then you'll have to split that between your team members. As for judging, when deciding the winners, your vote matters. The community, that's you guys, the officer team, and some industry professionals will be providing feedback on projects to decide the winners. Now we hope we covered everything, but if not, we'll take a moment to answer any questions. Don't be shy. We want to help you guys out. What's up?
So for code only during the time frame, if you have pre-existing services that are just plug and play stuff you've written before, can you use things like that? Or do you have to completely?
No, you do have to code everything. I mean, you can use an NPM library or something like that. That's already made, but you have to code everything yourself in the time frame. What's up?
About libraries, is a general libraries okay, or is it only on specific libraries?
You can use really any libraries that are out there. So if they make your development faster, feel free to use them. What's up?
Can we use AI stuff like Visio, Cursor, and stuff like that?
We want to see you guys actually build stuff. So, I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it, right? Because people just use AI anyway. So, I mean, it's all right, but try to do most of the work yourself, because this is also a good learning opportunity for you guys. And if you're gonna spend 16 hours just copy and paste, you're not really learning much. It's a waste of time for you. But yeah, that's what I have to say about AI. What's up?
Could you repeat the price section?
The prices, yeah. So we have $1,500, 3 winners, which will just be the best top 3 projects voted by everyone, and then $500 per team split between your teammates. Anything else? Cool. We hope that clears up some confusion and that you guys are all ready for our hackathon on Friday. And then, here, can you hold the mic? I want to show what DevPost looks like real quick, because we did actually launch our DevPost website, and I think I can just go here. Yeah, so BeaverHacks Fall 2024 Hackathon. You can see all the information here. The prizes. There's already 8 participants somehow, probably bots. You can see the requirements here, the prizes, judges, the judging criteria. And this is where you will submit your project. You go to My Projects, and then you have to find teammates. You can just create a team with your own, just yourself. But then you'll submit your project actually here. So yeah, that's about it for our Fall 2024 Hackathon. And then we want to take a moment to kind of discuss what we have for the rest of the year for you guys as well. What? Oh, did we not?
All right, before we get into our future plans, I'm going to reveal the theme. So the theme for the Fall Hackathon is going to be community. And basically we want to see you guys build something. Basically we want to see you guys build something that would benefit a community that you're a part of. Whether that's being part of OSU itself, or maybe a club that you're a part of, or your cultural group, your identity, or another community that matters to you. Basically make something that you think will make a really positive impact on the people around you. And while that is a pretty open-ended theme, we do have a reason for doing that. So we know that there's a lot of new people here that haven't really competed in hackathons before, and we want this to be kind of the introductory hackathon. Do you want to switch the slides?
Yes.
So yeah. So basically for the rest of the year, what we have planned is we want to kind of tone down the number of hackathons we're doing, and we have a really, really big spring hackathon planned. So this hackathon is going to be larger scale, it's going to be a lot bigger, and it's going to be a combination of all the clubs at OSU. So it's going to be combining a bunch of different tracks, and it'll definitely be a lot more open-ended, and we have a lot of sponsors that are already lined up to sponsor this event. Prizes are going to be bigger, and we're planning on opening it up to outside schools as well, so we're going to have other people hopefully coming here if we can figure out all the logistics. But yeah, we just wanted to announce that to you guys about the long-term plans. But yeah, I think, is there anything else?
I don't know, just, this is a good hackathon to like, you know, as a stepping stone to reach greater heights, I'd say.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys participate, it'll be fun.
It's pretty like low risk essentially. So if you're like totally new and you just haven't coded before and competed in the hackathon, this will be like the place for you to start. And then once we do our bigger spring hackathon with, you know, a lot, like it'll have bigger prizes on the table, it'll have people from other schools and bigger sponsors. You can really kind of use the momentum you've built from this hackathon and kind of compete in that one. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's what we got for you guys today.
I think there's a question over there.
Good question?
A quick question about
Yeah.
community voting. Are you doing that through DevPost, or is it going to be external through like a Google form or something?
It'll be,
Because I know in past hackathons, like the first hackathon that we participated in, we did community voting, and so a large amount of teams, just if you got a shit ton of your friends to sign up on DevPost and then vote for your project, obviously, you know, it's
yeah,
very
we'll
easy to
do some background checks on the voters.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
It'll probably be through DevPost, unless we decide DevPost isn't the best, but it'll probably be on DevPost.
Yeah, because
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
yeah, there's already like 8 participants, and we know those aren't. Like, we just announced it,
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll definitely make sure that it's like a fair judging process as well. Any other questions?
But that means the voting to the thing is open to anyone? Like anyone with a DevPost account can vote?
We'll limit it to OSU students.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if that post isn't adequate for enforcing those limitations, we'll just do a Google form. Yeah, you guys can bring that up, we'll take that into
And just participants, pretty much just like OSU schools.
I think we'll just do participants.
Yeah, so it won't be like you can't just hit up your friends and have them all just go for your project. You know?
Just one team.
Yeah.
We'll have tracks for the next spring hackathon.
Yeah. We're keeping it kind of simple. I know for our more like experienced programmers, this is like kind of not really as competitive, but we're definitely keeping it a little simpler for our beginners over here. So the spring one will be definitely where things start ramping up. Yeah. Any other questions? All right. Well, thanks guys. Enjoy the pizza.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Hope to see you on Friday.